Japanese Reiki is a term that separates the styles of Usui Reiki Ryoho that were created in Japan from those that we created in other parts of the world once Usui Reiki Ryoho traveled across the waters to other countries. It is actually a redundant term since Mikao Usui, the founder, was born in Japan of Japanese parents and resided there all his life. While other hands-on healing practices had been and are taught in other countries, the method that Mikao Usui created in Japan was the first of its kind. Japanese styles of Usui Reiki can blend with other healing modalities, but it is not the same as any other healing modality. Neither is it a religion of belief system. Shihans teachers show their students symbols and hand positions to use while they are learning. Once the students is able to resonate with the energy and feel comfortable with connecting and allowing to flow, then they set aside the training wheels. Japanese styles embrace the essence of what Mikao Usui called the secret to health and happiness. The unique form of universal energy used is not all universal energy, and Mikao Usui did not claim that all universal energy used to heal was Usui Reiki. I see Usui Reiki Ryoho as the love of the life-giving sun that touches the earth with the promise of health and happiness the morning following a disaster. Mikao Usui said, "This is surely a secret process to bring good fortune and also a miraculous medicine to remedy all kinds of disease. In all life forms, healing will occur naturally if it is given fresh air, sunlight, proper diet, pure water, exercise and rest." Usui Reiki is a form of universal energy that jump-starts healing and speeds it along. Reiki can assist with other healing modalities and all medical care given by licensed medical professionals. I completed the highest level in Japanese styles of Usui Reiki Ryoho Shihans under 3 Reiki Shihans master teacher with close lineage to Mikao Usui. I also completed the highest level in what are called Western styles of Usui Reiki Ryoho. Since 2002, I teach and practice Japanese Reiki, because I like the way it simply blends into my life without the use of training wheels. Each person resonates with energy in his or her own way. No style of Usui Reiki Ryoho is better than another style. Some people practicing some styles of Usui Reiki use hundreds of symbols, crystals and drums. I embrace the way my Japanese Shihans teachers taught me to resonate with universal energy without those training wheels that I find cumbersome. I learned through the research of Richard Rivard and others that it was not until 1925 that Mikao Usui created 3 symbols to use as teaching tools because some students needed something visual to attach to represent the energy. I was blessed to be lucky enough to complete my updated teacher's levels under Hiroshi Doi, who is also a member of the Usui Reiki Ryoho Gakkai, and Reverend Hyakuten Inamoto, who is also a Buddhist monk. Both of these senseis, I learned that students can call their teachers this if they find them to be honorable, have only 2 teachers between themselves and Mikao Usui the founder, were born in Japan and have lived there all their lives to date. One of the styles of Japanese Reiki is Gendai Reiki Ho, developed by Doi Sensei as a way of blending the Western, sophisticated styles and traditional Japanese styles, which emphasize ways of consciousness for raising spirituality. It translates into English as modern Reiki method for healing, meaning that he recognizes thinking has changed since the 1920s. Still the same, he holds to the essence of Mikao Usui's original method, and the Gakkai approves of this as a teaching style that honors that essence. Hiroshi Doi became a member of the Usui Reiki Ryoho Gakkai in 1993. It is an honor to be granted membership into this learning society in Japan with strict membership requirements. While Gendai Reiki Ho reflects some pieces other styles of Usui Reiki that Hiroshi Doi studied prior to his studies required before he could apply to the Gakkai, its tone of practice is different from Western styles. Doi Sensei says it's Ayashikunai, Okashikunai, Mizukashikunai. The English translation of this is nothing fishy, nothing odd, nothing difficult. In practicing Japanese styles of Usui Reiki, practitioners are not looking for what is wrong with the life form they are allowing Reiki to flow into, but rather focusing on well-being. In Reiki there is never anything wrong with mind, body or spirit, but simply cells that are out of balance or without harmony. Practitioners are not searching their memory for symbols or hand placement because they are trusting in Reiki, universal wisdom, and feeling in their hands where in the body energy is required. One of the ways in which Japanese Reiki classes vary is that there are no warnings about not allowing Reiki to flow to a person with a certain physical challenge. The form of universal energy called Usui Reiki will not do any harm. Reiki knows where to go and what to do when it gets there. The Reiki practitioner follows the feel of inharmonic vibrations and rests her or his hands on or above the area requiring balance and harmony until the cells have been filled with all the energy they can hold at that time. The logical mind is benched and trust is put in universal wisdom, which is beyond human wisdom. Japanese or Western, vis medicatrix natura, the healing power of life, is naturally inside all of us, and Usui Reiki Ryoho awakens, strengthens, and keeps this power on the right track. All natural abilities are enhanced through the study of Usui Reiki, as long as conflicting practices have not been added into the style of Usui Reiki studied. Reverend Hyakuten Inamoto created Komyo Reiki Kai, another Japanese style. The motto for Komyo Reiki is, to walk placidly in the face of blame or praise, which again is to be without ego. Komyo Reiki Kai places emphasis on spiritual unfoldment, the goal being for satori or enlightenment. Japanese styles of Usui Reiki, such as Gendai Reiki Ho and Komyo Reiki, help you to learn to look beyond the everyday chaos and bench your ego unless needed for survival. A powerful piece of advice I was given by both Doi Sensei and Hyakuten Sensei was to trust in Reiki. The ego is one of the things that contain the pure universal energy flowing through a person. The ego includes thinking that you can heal another life because it is the balance and harmony of universal energy that heals. Japanese Reiki classes include a lot of instruction on breathing, self-growth, meditation, self-cleansing, chakra cleansing and activating, visualization, energy boosting, and more. The focus is on the core or source of both disharmony and harmony, and that symbols can be the greatest obstacle to truly knowing in your heart the form of universal energy called Usui Reiki. Students strive to uplift humanity and spirituality as a Reiki practitioner, and in doing so attains the ultimate objective of Usui Reiki Ryoho, which is the absolute inner peace. Styles of Japanese Reiki are simply yet profound and focus on improving the quality of life and the lives around the one through which Usui Reiki flows. The object in learning them is to improve the mind and body and maintain optimal health by means of Usui Reiki Ryoho practice.